Welcome back to Narcissism Freedom, or if this is your first time here, welcome to a space created for healing, clarity, and spiritual strength after narcissistic abuse. Whether you're just beginning to see the truth or deep into your healing journey, know this: God did not design you to be controlled by chaos. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33 reminds us that God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Narcissists thrive in confusion, but you're being called into clarity. Today, we're exploring 10 powerful tactics to help you outsmart the narcissist and take back control, not through aggression, but through wisdom, boundaries, and divine insight. Narcissistic people operate in patterns. They use manipulation, projection, guilt, and gaslighting to keep you spinning. But the moment you shift your approach and stop reacting to their script, their power begins to crumble. These 10 tactics will help you navigate the dynamic with spiritual discernment, protect your peace, and walk forward in strength. Tactic 1. Strategic silence. The first and most underestimated weapon is silence. Not silence rooted in fear, but in intention. Narcissists crave attention, chaos, and emotional engagement. They feed off your reactions, whether you're angry, crying, or trying to explain yourself. But when you respond with calm, intentional silence, you short-circuit their need for emotional supply. Your silence says, "I see what you're doing, but you no longer have access to me." Silence shifts the power dynamic without a single word. Tactic 2. Emotional detachment. The second tactic is emotional detachment. This doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you stop tying your emotional worth to someone who cannot hold it with care. Emotional detachment allows you to witness their behavior without absorbing it. You begin to say to yourself, "I no longer take this personally. I no longer need their validation." That shift is not coldness, it's healing. Tactic 3. Documentation. Third is documentation. Narcissists twist reality. They deny what they said. They flip the script. But when you privately keep records, texts, messages, dates, and behaviors, you ground yourself in truth. This isn't just about legal protection. It's spiritual protection. You are affirming your experience. You're refusing to let confusion erase what actually happened. Tactic 4. Gray rocking. The fourth tactic is gray rocking. This means becoming emotionally uninteresting. You offer no highs, no lows, just neutral responses. The narcissist thrives on emotional chaos. Gray rocking gives them none. You speak in facts, not feelings. No long explanations. No drama. Just stillness. Over time, they often lose interest when they realize they can't provoke you anymore. Tactic 5. Pattern recognition. Fifth is pattern recognition. Narcissists repeat the same emotional cycles: idealize, devalue, discard, and sometimes hoover. When you begin to recognize these phases, you stop being surprised. You begin to anticipate their behavior. You might even see it coming before it starts. Proverbs 4 verse 7 says, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom." Understanding the pattern gives you power over it. Tactic 6. Limiting access. Sixth is limiting access. You may not be able to go no contact right away, but you can begin by pulling back what you share. Keep your plans, goals, emotions, and even your wins private. Narcissists can't manipulate what they don't know. Quietly begin to starve their need for control by limiting the information they have about your life. Tactic 7. Rebuilding safe connections. Seventh is rebuilding safe connections. Narcissists isolate. They slowly disconnect you from people who see clearly. But community is part of healing. Find truth tellers, those who know your heart and reflect your real self. Even if it's just one person, that support can help you detox from the narrative the narcissist built around you. Tactic 8. Spiritual grounding. Eighth is spiritual grounding. This is your secret weapon. Narcissistic abuse is not just emotional, it's spiritual. It attacks your identity. It clouds your discernment. But when you stay rooted in prayer, in scripture, in spiritual truth, your clarity returns. Isaiah 54 verse 17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." And that includes psychological warfare. When you reconnect with God, manipulation begins to fall flat. Tactic 9. Boundaries without explanation. Ninth is honoring your boundaries without needing to explain them. Narcissists will test your limits, then act confused or offended when you enforce them. But your boundary doesn't need to make sense to them. It only needs to protect you. Whether it's less contact, blocked access, or firm time limits, your boundary is an act of self-love. Every time you uphold one, your healing deepens. Tactic 10. Refusing their role assignment. 10th is refusing to play the role they've cast you in. Narcissists assign roles. They need you to be the fool, the villain, the overreactor. It keeps their narrative in control. But when you no longer play along, their story collapses. You don't need to argue. You just stop participating. And in that quiet refusal, you reclaim who you really are. You may not be able to change the narcissist, but you can change how you show up. You can shift from reactive to intentional, from confused to clear, from hurt to healed. Your power isn't in proving anything, it's in rising above the game. You are not who they said you were. You are who God designed you to be, rooted, strong, worthy, and free. If this message met you where you are, hold on to it. Begin with one tactic and practice it gently. Your freedom is not loud, it's steady. If you feel led to support the growth and awareness of this channel, the details are in the description below. Thank you for walking this healing path with me. You are no longer living under someone else's illusion. You are living in truth. And from here, you rise.